Following on from what was an awesome month of gaming in May, we're now looking at June, which might be one of the best months of gaming this year, at least for me. With the Switch 2 releasing, as well as some very interesting titles, it's time we take a look at 3 game releases I think you should buy in June. Let's just get straight to it. I know what you're waiting for and expecting here, so Mario Kart World. The flagship title for the Switch 2, and the one I'm looking forward to the most. Mario Kart World promises to mix up the formula by merging traditional Grand Prix gameplay with open world aspects akin to games such as Forza Horizon. It's the most ambitious game in the series in terms of switching up the gameplay. We've had small changes here and there, like previous games where you've been able to glide, double dash with obviously the 2 characters per kart. But now, an open world Mario Kart game, that's just completely different. We're getting Mario Kart GTA before we even get GTA 6, which is insane to me. The game promises a large character roster, with your classic Mario characters such as Mario, Luigi, Peach, etc. As well as some unique additions, such as a snowman, and even the Moo Moo Meadows cow, which is crazy. It's a bigger game than ever, allowing for 24 races on a track at the same time. There are also around 30 tracks to start with, according to the latest reports, with some returning favourites mixed in with some new tracks. Mario Kart World releases on the Nintendo Switch 2 at launch on the 5th of June 2025. Dune Awakening is next on my list, and admittedly, I don't really know a lot about it. I just wanted to shake things up here with this one, and there's no better way to do that than to talk about an MMO from one of the biggest franchises in all of media right now. Dune Awakening is a self-described multiplayer survival game, taking aspects from many other survival games such as Ark and Conan Exiles, which the developers previously created, while also primarily being an MMO. The game is set in an alternate reality from the original story of the franchise, in a world where Paul Atreides was never born. A unique premise that really does leave a lot of space for creativity and freedom with the story it wants to tell. If you're someone looking for your next big multiplayer time sink, Dune Awakening may just be the game for you, as it releases on early access from June 5th, I believe, with the main release coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC from the 10th of June. Now, I know I said earlier that Mario Kart was probably the game I'm looking forward to the most, and then I sat down and really thought about it, and while that might be true in terms of Nintendo, I think this next game is the game I'm excited for the most out of any game, and it might be my most anticipated game of the year. That is Death Stranding 2 on the beach. I'm a huge Hideo Kojima fan, and that man has never failed to produce gold. The first Death Stranding was branded many things, a walking simulator, a fetch quest game, but for those who actually stuck with it, you'd know just how much of an underrated masterpiece it actually is. One of the best stories in gaming, a phenomenal soundtrack, great variety in its gameplay, and some of the best acting performances I've ever seen in a video game. Death Stranding 2 looks to build on that with some clever and clear improvements, especially in its pacing, combat, and world traversal, including the introduction of monorails. The all-star cast, starring Norman Reedus and joined by other actors such as Elle Fanning, also promises to bring back that same fire from the first game, and I'm excited to see where Kojima takes the story this time around. Death Stranding 2 on the beach is set to release on the PS5 on the 26th of June 2025. So what games are you looking forward to the most in June? Any games you'd like to highlight here that I haven't even mentioned? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there. I'll see you next time.